All day and all night long. They don't got me Cutty, I got my life down.
Whoa, it's your boy Cutty Slim, the host of Cuttacation, the Kickback Podcast Show. What's cracking, lady relatives? What's happening with it's season 2, episode 5. We about to go live and talk a bunch of shit up in this bitch tonight. What's up? And right now, I know before I even go to talking to introduce him, who's to the right of me, because you've seen this guy before. You also seen this guy behind me. My boy Bars, straight out of Memphis, M-Town. He's the chef tonight. He's cooking. He hit me up and said he wanted to cook tonight. And I said, come on, man, you come through. You want to say something to the camera? Bars, holler at the folks.
I want to do, man. Straight out of Memphis, man. M-Town 901, man. Shout out to my people, man, like that, man.
Right.
Go down in the kitchen like that, man.
Toast it up, yo.
You know.
And to the right of me, y'all know my boy. He one, as a matter of fact, the best, got the most views out of all my interviews, except for Blake B, because Blake B did some up, down, left, right, B, start though. Called in and Blake B did some up, down, left, right shit.
Shout out my dog, buddy.
Shout out to Blake B though. I'm just keeping it 100, you know. It's Cuttacation, the Kickback Podcast Show. I'm on my shit tonight, yeah. I'm on my shit. To the right of me, my boy Sosa, Truth Hurts straight out of Chi-Town. Speak to the people.
What up, y'all? Sosa Truth Hurts, aka Casper, folks. You already know what it is. Truth Hurts ENT.
Righteous. And y'all know the man behind the camera. Shout out to my boy King George TV out of Oak Cliff, Texas. Cliff hanger.
Yeah.
What it do? George.
King George TV.
And of course, you got one of my homeboy from the North, Post City, Ratchet City, my homeboy Hub.
Whoa.
My boy right now, he gonna be going hard. If I mention Tummy name, he gonna go up. We gonna talk about Tummy here. So what been up with it, guys, man? I haven't seen you guys since last December, man. Last year, I interviewed you guys, and it was a good show, good conversation. I like everything I got out of that, man. What's been going on since then?
Man, Truth Hurts ENT, man. We just been. It's been an off season for us, but you know we want to reintroduce ourselves, do it through Cuttation show, man, and. Chill, Kickback Podcast. You already know.
I see y'all on New Year's Eve. Y'all was watching my shit. They had a house full of people watching my shit on TV. But with New Year's Eve or some holiday, I'm like, they show. I like that shit.
You know, I'm always going live or whatever, showing the family shit. You know, me being from Chicago originally, you already know shit. It's a movie, weed house. Spade house, drink house, we got the hand, we got everything. Everybody come to my house, eat, cook, fellowship.
24-hour kickback. 24-hour kickback.
You already know what it is, man.
Yeah, it was up right there. I'm glad to have y'all on, man. And just to be honest with y'all, man, because everybody know I advertised episode 5 as Big Young was gonna be on the show. Him and his brother Bam Bizzle. I mean, they might come through. I don't know. I was told that he got an open mic show tonight. He might be performing. He might come through. He hasn't got back at me since I called him, so we don't care. We're going to keep it going anyway. Like I said, as long as George with the camera and me with the mouth, it's going to keep going down in this bitch. Keep back. And I got Sosa Truth here, and I got Bars on the left of me, and we got a lot of shit to talk about. Yeah. I'm just going to kick that shit. It was something in my head I was about to say before then, but don't worry about all that shit right there. We was thinking about some shit before we even hit the play button on the camera. And y'all was talking about it, I guess, public schools or whatever.
Yeah.
Public schools and black boys.
But before we get to that, we're going to get to that later. Let's go ahead and start it off like, how about the black chick that fell asleep at Yale? And the white bitch called on her. Y'all know about that story? Y'all know you see the meme going around with the white chick like, hey, officer.
No, that was barbecue.
No, this is what happened. Let's get it right. Camera, y'all listen, y'all view. This is what happened. Black chick fell asleep by her dorm at Yale University. I guess the white security lady, I don't know if she's security or not. She called them, well, she wasn't the security. She called the security on the black girl for being asleep on the campus, and she thought she wasn't stupid. After the girl was unlocked the dorm door to get in, she still had harassed her. Now, I don't know the figure deal fully, but I know there's some shit going around that a black girl from Yale College was harassed by a black lady and police because they thought she didn't belong on the campus and she was just taking a nap because she been studying.
Yeah.
Finals coming up and shit, so I mean.
You said she's napping her dorm, bro.
Yeah, so it's some shit that had happened. I thought y'all had some knowledge about it. I didn't really look into it. because I was preparing myself for the normal interview about who I was going to be interviewing. But I mean, I didn't know. Have you seen it?
Well, I mean, just,
I know you seen it.
I didn't see it, but I mean, just general shit. Blacks is under attack. It don't matter if you in Starbucks, if you at a coffee shop, or if you driving in your whip, man. Like, it is what it is. And, I mean, it is a reason why we under attack. I mean, the powers that be that says it's other people that's under attack, like the Latinos and all that. But look, everybody being discriminated against for one specific reason, and that's money, man. You can talk about it, try to slice it any way you want to. It's all about money.
Don't you think? Don't you think sometimes presentation is a main factor in the harassment, like how you present yourself? And they stereotype. They say if you look like somebody they put in movies or videos that's killing somebody or doing something wrong, if you present yourself like that, they might think you are one of those people. If I was to wear a loud yellow suit, you might think I'm a pimp. So. I
look at it like this. I try to look at it shit like this in a broader perspective, right? I think everybody in this world got prejudices. I don't think nobody, like, I think like when people use the word racism, I think that's a harsh word, right? That's a bigot. That's a motherfucker that just really don't like that race. I don't think a lot of people is racist. I think people have they prejudices. For example, right? Yeah. If I seen a big ass white boy, a biker dude from down south in Texas, because they different. They built different down here than it is in Chicago. You feel me? I know they ready to go. A big ass biker dude, walking down a dark alley, some shit. I might walk across the street. Don't mean I'm racist, but that's my prejudice, because I don't want to have to deal with that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what this motherfucker on. Like the movie that just came out with Shorty, just came out with Paula Patton. And my boy, he came in with the new whip and everything. He pulled up at the gas station, and the white boys had accosted him. He was like, "I don't want no trouble."
Was this a new movie?
It's a new movie just came out. You know what I'm saying?
Slipping,
and then the white boy say, "What, you some type of ball player?" He said, "Nah, I ain't no ball player. I'm just a regular nigga." He said, "Oh, with the whip, nice though." He said, "What you learned that in the prison at the prison yard jail, the prison yard mechanic shop, some shit like that." You feel me? That's a prejudice. You know what I'm saying? So it don't mean necessarily racist, but he looking at them, sizing them up like, "What you do?" You know what I'm saying? And people take their prejudices to a whole different fucking level, man. And that's what's fucked up about this country, in my opinion.
Yeah, because I don't have a racist bone. I mean, it's some motherfuckers I don't like.
What is that?
I want to hit the weed.
Oh, that's on me.
It's some motherfuckers I don't like. But at the same time, I'm not prejudiced toward one race just because of how some of them are to us.
Yeah.
Like I rather, like I be telling people, I rather deal with somebody that let me know that they prejudiced or racist. That way I can know how I can deal with them back. Because I mean, if I have a problem with somebody, or if I'm prejudiced or racist towards somebody, they gonna know. They gonna know it because I'm giving them the tool to let them know they can't fool with me. You're not gonna play with me. You're not gonna look at me. You're not gonna put my hand. We're not gonna have a conversation. You're gonna know I don't like you. So there's no sugarcoating. There's no Tony the Tiger going on around this bitch. Ain't no Frosty Flakes getting sugarcoated around this thing. So I rather have it. Like I be telling people, don't fake your funk, man. It's easy to deal with somebody knowing who they really are.
Yeah.
When shit hit the fan, then it's a whole nother story then.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so y'all were talking about like kids and stuff, like y'all kids in school and stuff, and how I don't know if it was kind of like related to the same thing we just talked about, but y'all said something about, you said you walked in
Yeah, man, my kid just, I got an 8-year-old, man. He just been kind of going through it. Shout out to that fucked up ass school, Cesar Chavez. East Dallas. Shout out to that fucked up ass school. But man, straight up, my shorty just been going through it, and that's the whole point, of being a radical or being somebody that don't really care about the repercussions if you know what you're saying is the truth. And that's why my company is Truth Hurts, because it's like you take a child and you put him in a system where he's set up to fail. You feel what I'm saying? They want my child to take classes, learning disorder classes, you tell a person no and you deny it because you know the state gets paid off every child that they feel like have a problem. You feel what I'm saying? Or the school gets paid off every child they feel like have a problem. So I deny that shit. And then you feel the repercussions of that shit.
Dr. Umar speak about that shit a lot, man. Shout out to Dr. Umar. Sometimes we put that bullshit though. But yeah, shout out. Nigga from North Philly. But he talk about how they like they try to make it seem like a black child has a learning disorder, so they put him in a special education class and try to say he's ADHD. Or they, like, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you get these kids, man, and sit them in a room next to another kid and get them the same test, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out the same way. You just, I mean, some people like me. I read a lot. I still do to this day. I think I was always ahead of the teacher. Like, I never wanted to listen to the teacher teach. I had a problem with that. I would sit in the class and beat on the table and I just had a problem with that. Not that I didn't want to learn. It's just when he talking about it, I already knew. So like, but it was disrespect toward the other students who didn't know. Because I go home to, my mama had encyclopedias. I just love to look at certain shit, you know, geography or maps, whatever the case may be. I wanted, if it was interesting, I wanted to do research on it, so I was able to have that knowledge before the teacher gave it to me. So whenever the teacher started talking about it, I didn't pay attention. I get sent out of class, or I do my work real quick, and I put my head down when I'm done. And they didn't like that shit. So I mean,
well, that's what they call it. See, back then, I think when we was in school, I'm an '80s baby, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to being young forever. You know what I'm saying?
I'm born in the 70s.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even being in the 80s, man, it was different. Like, I think, like I tell a lot of people, I think the generation I'm in, which is Generation X, we probably the last real generation of the grandmothers being, you know, 50-some years old, and, you know, us really having to be home by the street lights on. Like, I had encyclopedias and shit. You feel what I'm saying? We didn't have it, and I remember when the internet came out, but I was still a shorty at the time, you know, so I was a teenager, you know, so I get all of that. So we was the last real generation, but that's what they call the shit, is attention deficit disorder. But the thing is, and shout out to Umar Johnson, and the thing is,
Jackson, my bad.
But the thing is about it, you know, I agree with some things he say. You know, he a Pan-Africanist. He believe a lot of black people,
like Marvin
black people, should go back to Africa or whatever. But at the same time, what that brother is talking about is building a community, and the things that we don't have in our community is a community. You feel what I'm saying?
He has a school for black male.
We can't build a motherfucking, like, for instance, the school that my son goes to. He has to go to the school in his district, and I couldn't even take him out of the school because the two schools in his district, which is a thriving, up and coming community that I live in, 5 minutes from downtown Dallas. They're closing those two schools, and those two schools will have to merge with my son's school next year. So let's talk about not only the teacher-to-student ratio we already have, but think about that teacher-to-student ratio we're going to have next year. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm going to ask you something, though, because I know back in our day, they had a thing called an M&M transfer. Like, you can go to another school that's not in your district, because a bus come over there, you sign up, and you qualify to go to that school, you get, like, I put it like this. I can say, like, we stayed, like me and him, we stayed in Cherokee Park. But if we don't have an M&M transfer, we gotta go to Green Oaks High School.
The school that's in our district.
But think about it, Northwood High School is what, another 5-10 minutes.
But this is the thing about it, did you have to take a test or have to?
I don't think we had to take tests.
I can't remember it back then.
You just didn't be no disciplinary problem.
Well, we done it too, though. See, like, the schools that, like, put it like this, there's 3 high schools that's in my neighborhood, it's like 10 minutes away from my neighborhood. But the ones that I can go to are further, like Booker T High School, I can get there quicker than I can get to Green Oaks High School or Norwood High School from my mom's house. It's from North Shreveport. And I had to, my mama didn't want me to go to Green Oaks High School because that's where all the neighborhood homies was at. And even though some of the neighborhood homeboys went to Norwood, she wanted me to go to Norwood because that's where she went too. And so I had to have an M&M transfer to go there because they said it wasn't our district. But even though it's right there in our, not too far from my fucking The question I want to ask: do they have M&M transfers here in Dallas? Do they still do that? Is that still a thing?
I don't know if it's technically called an M&M transfer, but I do believe that a lot of districts have certain schools that kids can go to if they test out, and or
magnet programs.
schools. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what you got to really get to is the basis of that. What you basically talk about is simple geography. You got to think about how you was brought up, where you was brought up, in the area you was brought up. You just said out of your own mouth that your mother didn't want you to go to one school because of the gangs. You feel what I'm saying?
But the school, all schools had the gangs, though.
But she was afraid of that one school. You feel me? So she wanted.
My brother went to that school. My brother went to both schools. Norwood and but I think Booker T. Washington was. I could have got an M&M transfer to go to Booker T.
But my point is, Cutty, is that it's strategically, in a lot of neighborhoods throughout our country, it's strategically set up like that. Man.
Yep, you're right.
So a lot of us brothers is set. So we got our single mothers at home wanting to try to provide the best education, and then not only that, they got to think about, oh, is my son gonna get home safe? You feel what I'm saying? So when you taking all of those things that you had to go through, think about, magnetize that to 2018, and with the problems of our kids having to go through in school nowadays. You feel what I'm saying?
My kids stay in the suburbs, they raised properly.
Suburbs of words, dog.
Because the kids are being conformed to the system.
And then think about it, that's what, like my kids would never know what the hood is like, but they would understood. They would not be naive about it because who their daddy is. Y'all know I'm not gonna let that shit slide. They gonna know the ropes. And shit. Put it like this: I'm not gonna hold them back from stuff that I know if I'm not around, they're gonna sneak and do it anyway. So it's better they go ahead and release the dragon. It make them feel comfortable to do whatever. When it's time for them, it's like if my son fired a blunt when he's 15, 16. I can't trip, I did that shit. But I gotta let them know, hey, you know what? This is how you do it now. Since you're doing that now, I know you're doing it, this is how you do it. Same thing with drinking. My daughter, on the other hand, is a little bit different. My two daughters are a little bit different. But they mama got them. But think about it, don't leave them tucked in where when they sneak away from you, they're gonna do bad anyway because you don't allow them to spread their wings and show their personality out.
Well, I think that you gotta tell your kids the truth. And I think
that cut you out. Shout out to Bars, man. The chef, man. He get down here, cooking and shit. The camera on this, man. Can we see Bars?
Yeah, we see.
Yeah. Shout out to King George TV, and this is the motherfucking Kickback Podcast show. You know we finna talk that shit in a minute, y'all. We just warming up, though. We just being nice right now. We being nice right now. You know my second cup. You know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, scrap. Yeah. You don't like what I'm doing. In other words, go fuck yourself. Yeah, we will say my bad. Hey, my bad. They wouldn't be talking that shit tonight. They said, when you give me a scram bitch award out to you, bitch. We're talking about it. One bitch, I walked up to the bar the other night and shit, I was decked out fresh and shit. Bitch gonna say, oh, I like that right there. It's kind of like a Danish Dallas style. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I ain't even from Dallas. Ain't no fucking Danish Dallas style.
Let me say 90s
Dallas. What the fuck you talking about, bitch? I wear shell toes. Nobody don't wear no fucking shell toes in Dallas, bitch. I wear Levi's shell toes and button down. Fucking goddamn Dallas shit. Fuck you talking about? Fuck on. You go get the scrap, bitch. Fuck on. Roll to the kickback, y'all. Season 2 of this bitch. I got Social Truth Hurts up here. He gonna go off too though. I want you to ask him, I got all this, we can take some shots. He get like kickback kitty cat up in this motherfucker. And we got, oh, by the way, y'all click, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. And every time I load up some shit, you can tell. We're gonna be on your ass. You know, straight up. And like I said, we got some hidden footage for y'all. We're gonna build that website up and you wanna see the lost footage for the shit that we can't show y'all really. You come on the website and donate some money to watch it. You gotta at least donate $5. We're gonna get that shit going for you. And the Square Bitch t-shirts are still in effect. We're gonna bring them back. I gotta get me a t-shirt guy. Because the t-shirt guy I had, I don't know what happened to him. He's back on, I don't know, I just don't know what happened to him. It's the kickback. I got Social Truth Hurts, King George TV, boy Hub, Bars on the stove. We cook the birds in the kitchen, palm itching. By myself got a pound full of chicken. Hoping that the family ran leaves gon' break. Cause all the niggas want to do is get paid. I don't know about this shit. West Coast C-Bo, what's up with it? I nigga C-Bo, hold up. Cowboy. Yeah, man, but I gotta ask you though, because I know it's old, and I know by the time y'all watch this shit, the dude probably been punched Taylor Swift in the face. What you think about Kanye? What's your take on Kanye? I gotta ask you. You punched out there. I gotta ask you, what's up with Jesus?
Hey man,
what you think about it?
Kanye doing Kanye. I ain't got no quarrel with that man. I mean, what I can say is, I think that he know what he's saying to be true. You know, to the point where if he believed that slavery was a choice, that's his belief system.
Yeah, you can't.
I mean, there was a handful, maybe like 12 revolts, I think, throughout the time of slavery. So I think that people did choose to revolt. But I think the problem was that I don't think that a lot of slaves didn't know they were slaves. I mean, just to keep it real with you, a lot of slaves just didn't.
They really weren't seasoned like we are now.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't taught for them to be like that. You feel?
I mean, African dudes now, they be naive as fuck.
I mean, you get really to the gist of it. You get to the gist of the shit, man. Slavery is so much. It's so much to slavery, but us as blacks in this country and being the only enslaved people on this land, I understand why it's still a problem today. But me personally, we just got to get past that. I just wish other people. This is what I wish for Kanye. I wish he'd wake up. Like he talk about having a free thought. That nigga need to have a free mind, because I feel like he plays right into the hands of the puppets of the powers to be. Case in point, that T.I. song. Like T.I. is a fucking puppet. Everybody know it. I mean, it is what it is.
You watch him and T.I. I watch they argue with each other for 4 hours.
Run that last part back. Run that part.
The nigga's a puppet. I mean, that's what Truth Hurts ENT is about. I don't give a fuck about shit. It is what it is. When I see it, I gotta let a motherfucker know. I mean, you can look on the foot. I'm a Christian man. I'm a radical Christian man. Shout out to my father, man, and his ministry for teaching me a lot of the things he teach me. But you can go on YouTube and check out T.I., man, throwing up that Mark of the Beast in the church, man. Straight up, when he was younger, man, check that out. Like, it is what it is. And he told people to throw it up, put that thing up, and put it on their eye, talking about they can see clear, man. It is what it is. Like, all these niggas is puppets. It's a pastor down here, Craig G. Lewis. Check him out. The Truth About, I'm gonna say Love and Hip Hop. Fuck that show too. But
fuck Love and Hip Hop, all of them.
The Truth About Hip Hop. And man, that brother exposes so many of these rappers, so many of these so-called Illuminati members, and I say so-called because that shit ain't even real, man. That shit is just a distraction to a lot of shit. But Kanye fall right. He say one thing, and then the people that's conscious, we pay attention, and then he fall right back into that trap. When you fucking with a motherfucker like T.I. who trying to expose some shit that don't need, that's already exposed.
Flew from Atlanta to wherever that nigga stay in Casper, whatever the fuck that is. Calabasas, whatever. They have a discussion with this guy, and they talked for 4 hours, going back and forth. T.I. was like, T.I. sat on this side of the room, and he was over there, and his little workers and shit, they in this big ass room, and they talking, going back and forth. And T.I. just couldn't get it. He said, I understand what you're trying to say, but you're just not saying it right. So they just ended up making a song behind the same shit they talked about. I watched that whole interview. Like, I watched Charlamagne, then I watched T.I., then I watched TMZ, then I watched other shit. So I try to get all my sources in place before I talk about it. Yeah. It's just, I mean, like me, I don't want to run a play if I don't know all the routes. I mean, I just got to, that's why when I talk about some shit, I already got enough information about. I just want to see what everybody else got to say.
But T.I. also said that he hadn't talked to that nigga in years. You feel what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, I'm a like mild conspiracy theorist. I believe in puppets. I believe these motherfuckers got handlers. I believe all this shit. That motherfucker could have been sent. You feel what I'm saying? To get a handle on the motherfucking situation, try to talk some sense into this motherfucker. I mean, this how it start, y'all. Like, we'll see shit like this, and then another motherfucking, a year later, this motherfucker get knocked off through some shit. You know what I'm saying? choke on the egg or some shit like my man Prodigy did. What the fuck? Like that shit don't make no motherfucking sense. Like this shit happens. Like
you think about it, you know, these motherfuckers right here are saying the same shit Tupac was saying, but Tupac the one getting knocked out for it. He didn't get a pass for it. If Tupac was still alive, man, they'll tell him what he'll be saying right now though. That's some real shit right there. So it ain't just talk. It ain't just Tupac them talking. It's a lot of motherfuckers that had a fucking voice that's not here. You know, whether they're a rapper or not, he ain't the only person that has some real shit to say and encourage motherfuckers. So Huey Newton's still alive. He would've got knocked out for be good. Bobby Seale. A lot of people like that, they still be living right now. They when they got killed. That's how I look at it.
but that's the conformity that we've been through, right? So you think about a lot of this. I mean, we even get conformity. We get conformed through the hood now so easily because we got the motherfucking access to the internet, man. So niggas get conformed in the hood. They want to stay in the hood now. Cause why? Why you want to stay in the hood? Why you want to get shot? Why you want to go to jail? Shit, I might end up being a rapper, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get money. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even want to leave the hood now. That's what's going on in my city right now. Niggas don't want to leave it.
Well, why do you think motherfuckers cherish to have hood credibility? Have that hood credit shit, you know, like how they want to be. I be seeing a lot of videos. Yeah, we posted on the block in the hood. I don't want to be posting the block in the hood. I want to be posting with some bitches.
Because
this is what I'm doing right now. I was in the hood a long time. We was in the hood. We was having fun and making money. We weren't exposing ourselves like that.
And that's what the world conforms to.
But like, like me, I haven't lived in the hood in a long time since I've been living in Dallas. Like that.
Me either.
Because I've been living in Dallas. I live in Addison, man. Black people don't get on in Addison. Everybody know that. You say your address says Addison. Damn, how the hell you got over there?
I don't even want to drive out here though. Shout out to Addison.
Addison police. Shout out to Addison police. They don't bother you, man. They cool.
But they be posted though, Jay. I'm just saying that they be posted. Like
chilling, man. They trying to get out. They don't want to see them. You go to Addison police. You go to Addison City Jail, man. You got Whataburger for those ones.
oh shit.
They give you Whataburger and Taco Bell.
Okay.
What is that for?
Put a Whataburger though.
I love Addison though. Cowboy Key he came out here 2 weeks ago. He was on the show. He said, "Cutty, you like it out here?" I said, "Motherfucker, look around. Of course I do. You don't see these lights around there, dude. You don't see these ugly. I don't see ugly bitches at all. I don't see them at all. You see ugly bitches?
There be some other bitches in Addison, I'm sure.
I don't see them. I don't see them. You don't see them with me either. You don't see them with me either. You can see. I got photographs. I got my shit documented. I was telling somebody the other night. I said at least twice a week I tell a bitch to get out of here. Scram, get about. That's about at least twice a week. Somebody, well, tonight I know she coming over tonight. The chick gonna pop up tonight. She on that level and she drunk. Got by, scram, by Felicia, whatever you understand. You gotta go. I do that. And then I get the one that I had that one that I be too fucked up. I can't even do nothing with. She had to tell me a bedtime story. And I just said, yeah, for real.
Talking to
okay, for real. Okay, straight up. Oh yeah, I get you. I be like that, but then I had that one I just got. Sometimes it be all key though. Sometimes, but anyway though, never about me. And never about me.
What's the one? What's the one?
No. What I be doing, you know, like I tell everybody know I don't even fuck with niggas after 10 o'clock. To my straight niggas, you talking about getting some money. Niggas fucking with each other after 10 o'clock, get some trouble anyway. So, I rather fuck with some bitches. And I don't want you to be too drunk either. That's how I go down. Cutty to keep back the podcast shit. My nigga Sosa, what's up?
What up?
You want some of this beer, man?
Nah, I don't do this.
You don't drink, man?
I smoke, man.
You seem like one of them.
Smoking, man. I got some grapes with some sweet lips.
I haven't smoked cigarettes in a year and a half, man. So it's like
I'm trying to stop.
I think the next thing I start doing is probably gonna be drinking beer. But I always take shots and drink alcohol.
I drink though.
Like you know, with the wine and shit.
I gotta pick my spots.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like, this is what a day like my day, man, I gotta have a drink or something. But think about me, I don't drink to get drunk.
Yeah.
Like, I be around for sloppy. Now, I ain't gonna lie now. Shout out to Monday, man. Monday was a fun day. We was going down Monday. I had an outing, man. I went everywhere. I went into the And shout out to my job too, man. Kenny's Italian Kitchen, man. It's Kenny's Restaurant Group, man. I'm a trainer at my job, so they took us out on the island, man, Monday. I had with the hands of stone got me. I never had a massage in my life. Oh, cause I ain't gonna lie. Don't laugh at me. Fuck y'all. I'm tickled. I'm tickled. You don't press me the right way. You ain't pressing the right way, bitch. I'm a lag. You gotta chill out. You're not touching me right. You're not touching me right. Chill. I don't want a massage. I don't want a massage. You massage me. I'm a massage you. Fuck that. Touch me. But I got one. Shout out to Alicia, the redhead chick from Handstone. I'ma holler at you. I see you. But she gave me a massage. Felt good. The thing about it, man, the next day I had to think about it. Did I have a fight? You be so damn sore, man. But the shit felt so good. But after that, check this out my day went. I had a shot of Curvo Gold before I got my massage. Hour massage. Shout out to the DJ in the background, y'all. I had hour massage. After the massage, shot of Curvo Gold, those seconds. Went met up with the other people, my other trainers. Had a glass of old fashioned. Y'all know what old fashioned is, right? It's Maker's Mark whiskey mixed with some cranberry and other bullshit. I don't know. It gets you. It tastes good. Like beautiful, shit like that. I had that. So we leave out. We go to the lockout room. You ever heard of the lockout room? So like the guy around here with the cities on the scary movies and shit. You know, I'm the black nigga that don't get killed in the movie though, just to let you know that. But we went to this lockout room, right? So what you do, you get locked up in this room, you gotta get these clues to unpick these locks and get out. Okay. You got a certain amount of time to get out. And you know, you gotta think about it. You got a piss, nigga. You can't get out. You gotta pee on yourself. I'm glad I had a cup. I peed. I had a piss, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I peed in 2 cups. So when we left the place, I got to call one of my managers and I got to call the HR lady. We pour out for it. We had a bottle of vodka. But this time, we poured that bitch in the car. You see my Instagram, y'all see me on that bitch, the Asian chick. I don't let my mother blood walk. Look, I was that fucking vodka. I don't even drink vodka. I didn't even think about that shit till the next day though. So we on 2 cups of vodka. So we go to Kenny's Wood Fire Grill. So I had to get on that yet. Hennessy, we had about 5 bottles, $100 bottle of wine. On the cabinet, I'm drinking red wine. You see the pictures and shit. I'm drinking Hennessy. Got a big ass rib box sitting up. Nice. Yeah. I can believe there, I'm back in Curvo Gold and those seconds again. And I was about to make a move on the chick. I got picked off, man, by these other 2 chicks. And I had to move because it was a money move. They were like, hey, you. I'm like, what's up? They're like, hey, man. I'm like, yeah. Come on, man. I had to leave. Yeah, they keep it over here at 5 o'clock in the morning. I ain't knocking one of them down. The other one watching me fuck. Yeah, the other one watching me do some shit. And she didn't want to do down trip down this shit. She was watching us. Like, it's crazy. She was watching us, but she didn't want to get down. It's crazy. You foul for this shit. You foul for this shit. Nobody watches the show anyway, so I don't care. Nobody watches the show. So if you do start watching it, though, you're gonna have to say, I wonder who you talking about. I know he ain't talking about me. He talking about me. How many of y'all watch me fuck a bit? How many of y'all? So if it ain't you, it ain't you. You shut up. It ain't you. Don't be paranoid. I won't do you like that. But yeah, so I didn't realize. So the next day I wake up, cause when you know you go the night was crazy. I said right there, while the blunt up. I said, what the hell happened? And I started pitching everything, and we kept shouting. He ended up popping. It was deep in shirt like that. Like, he popped up, and all of a sudden, about an hour later, I said, damn, I started out drinking vodka. That's wild. But I ain't have a hangover though. But I know one thing, all that drinking made me gun down somebody that I ain't really want to gun down, but she was gun downable. She was gun downable. She was gun downable, man. She was very gun downable. And my food about the time. And the other one, she was really, really gun downable, but she wasn't downable at all. She wasn't down. She was. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. She'll be downable. That's the word. I made the dude up. Downable.
Hashtag that shit. Make sure he get the check though.
Good down. But he seen me though. He was with Yeah, but anyway, he seen me and he was like, I'm about to make a move. I got picked off. And I said, I'll make money moves, I leave. So I'm like, well, that shit right there was cool though, because I made some more moves that night too. And it's tricky shit, so damn. Anyway, I wish I would have got at the chick that night. And I say, you know, I'm gonna catch on the flip side though. Catch on the flip side. So what's been going on, man? I don't want to just run I'm having fun right now, man. Cuttation, the Kickback Podcast, so PGRTV up in this bitch.
Yeah. I'm trying to get people this chicken.
You hear this shit sizzling over the sizzling? Sizzling. It's all good, though. We chillin', man. But yeah, man, so, about your music, man, what's slowing y'all down? What do y'all need and what y'all trying to do?
Nah, it's not a slowdown.
Do you have a place to record?
Oh yeah, we have access to all that. It's just life, man. You know, life happens. Shit, me and Bars, you know, we married men, man.
Trust me,
you know what I'm saying?
I can relate to you on that because I was in the middle of my second album, but I was also, you know, being a hype man and doing shows every week with my boy Fly Tie. Shout out to Fly Tie.
Yeah.
I was doing shows every week with him, but I got in a relationship and it got kind of thick. And then all of a sudden, once she got pregnant, you know, my son's mom, you know, she was pregnant. I had to get away from that, so it was harder for me to. I can't be that guy that sit up in the studio all night smoking weed and listening to tracks around bitches and then record. I can't do that no more. I can't be like that. So, what better else thing I can do? What else I can do that I can still give you the same delivery in my mouth and represent who I am and say what I want to say? How else can I do that? And you gotta think about it. I was already in the podcast, so just listening to people getting interviewed on YouTube, whether it's Land TV or the Breakfast Club or who was Comeback Jack, whoever it was, and then all of a sudden I met this guy named Ian Gleason. And he always wanted me to be on his show, but he's next to Terry Station, you know, out of iHeartRadio. I started doing a podcast. I jumped on the Ian Gleason show as a guest. And by the time I was on there for the full time, I became a member and stuff. And I was already trying to have a podcast because me and my boy was going to start a podcast called The Happy Hour. And Ian seen it wasn't. He seen that my boy wasn't kind of like on the same energy that I was on. That's when Ian invited me on this show. And that's how I said, damn, I wish I would have started this 5-6 years ago, man, because I'd be that man of podcasting. And I gotta say, shout out to Tax Season. He in jail. I can't say free Tax because I don't know the situation, but he opened up the lane for guys like us to do podcasting and shit. Henry Noriega for Drink Champs. Joe Budden, he had one, but you know, they different type of dudes. But Tax is the same type of person I am. And he opened up the lane. Him and TK Kirkland. And TK Kirkland is a comedian, but he's a street guy too though, he's an OG. So, I mean, they opened up a lane for guys like me to be a podcast. So I know when I first told people I was gonna do a podcast, they laughed because I'm like a street dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a street nigga. I ain't gonna do a podcast, you're a rapper. They think they was geeky. I said, I'm already knowing the game about podcasts. And I gave you the game on episode 77 on the Ian Gleason show. Podcasting and people who do podcasts now who wasn't even informed about podcasts, they heard that episode, they took everything I said and ran with this shit. For real, shout out to Takeover Podcast, my boy Superstar P.
They shut it down?
They still doing it. They did episode 57 tonight, man. He tagged me tonight on but he told me, he said, Cutty, man, episode 77 on the Ian Gleason show, he said, I took everything you said and ran with it. That's how you supposed to do it. And that's what we was trying to get Ian to do that. Ian got a lot of followers. He got 90 countries, 50 states. But he didn't know how to get the revenue off of it, so I brought it to him, but he got scared because his bosses, Lex and Terry, they said our podcast is better than their morning show on our radio. And Ian's on the contract. They didn't want their podcast to be better than their show. So they told Ian, no, you ain't gonna go for this shit. So I ain't have a choice but to start my own podcast. Cause I said, okay, I'm not gonna utilize my fucking info and run with it. Well, I'm gonna move around. And Jose did the same thing, and they getting paid. Jose on the mic and the May, they getting paid. They go to San Antonio, San Diego, LA, Vegas, Miami, Orlando. They flying out, interviewing people that dance, like big time people, flying out interviewing them, man. I'm like, they on their shit, man. Shout out to DTA, man, Dance Teachers Academy, man. They came, they took my words and ran with it. So and I'm glad me and George, we teamed up because we know it's bigger than Nino Brown, and this shit's gonna go hard. That's why I say I created a platform that I don't gotta post on Facebook no more because I can say it here and you're gonna understand it loud and clear and you're gonna feel the energy behind it versus reading my fucking shit not knowing what I'm saying or how I'm saying it. So I don't really post that much on Facebook. Now at least I really have to go with you. But I can say it right here. I mean, I'm cool with saying it right here. So I'm glad I do a podcast. I'm finding my niche. I love having people on the show. You don't gotta be a rapper. You don't gotta be anything big. Just know my interview gonna get you to another interview.
Just keep doing your thing, brother. You know,
I mean,
everybody around you supporting you and shit.
Cause people ain't gonna take you serious until they really see you serious. People see them serious though. You gotta believe in yourself on this shit. Nobody else ain't gonna believe in you if you don't. So like when I first said I was gonna do a podcast, niggas they laughed. Well, bitches did anyway. They just couldn't see me do it. And like, I cracked their ass up every motherfucking week. Open that door.
You know, somebody smoke out.
Yeah,
I just smell chicken.
I ain't really chill. You can let the windows up over there. You don't gotta let the door. Look at that.
Look at that chicken.
It's a kickback podcast. With that chicken up in that bitch.
That chicken smells
It's like Popeyes up in this bitch. You heard me? Yeah, but
we run to this car.
go ahead and do your thing though, man. You know, I'm gonna keep this shit running though, man. You know me.
Let me see if I can just try one of those chickens.
You know, we cooking up in this thing though. You got it. Is this all out there? Yeah, right there. The kickback, y'all, man. It's the kickback. This is what it's all about. It's all about us talking, explaining ourselves, getting our point across. Food, the aroma in the air and shit is food. We drinking, we smoke. Ain't no bad blood around here. Ain't nobody arguing with each other. Well, we gonna give you that truth though. Give you that truth. Come on, straight up.
We got this one that's chicken.
Okay. I'm gonna get on this shit. I don't got no appetite right now, man. I'm gonna go do that shit. I mean, I'm kind of like the chef. You know that when you cook, you really don't want to eat right after you cook because you don't want to cook the food. I'm like that now. You know, it's like I'm not gonna want that food until like later on. It's gonna be like 2 more blunts.
Nah, we've been eating healthy at home.
I be eating healthy, not even trying to eat healthy though. Sometimes, just to let you know that.
Well, we eat for substance, quote unquote, but I be the one pushing it. But I ain't gonna lie, I be sneaking and eating.
Yeah, you be pushing, you be in the fucking, hey, Hub. That nigga be in the fucking gym every morning at 6. You get a fucking notification on your fucking phone from Instagram. George sharing a fucking video. This nigga doing push-ups with one arm and shit. And all that shit, doing push-ups with his neck.
Whoa. Can't you make it one more subscribe to your thing? How like? I thought it was funny, Mike. And every time this nigga post a video or something, it hits it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, though, I'm about to show you right now.
It must be something on their page I had did.
You have a YouTube account?
Yeah, I did that on yours.
Alright, when you go to somebody's video, what is it?
No, I think you're talking about Instagram.
Oh, Instagram?
Yeah, I'm saying because they got, they be having tabs of their email or different tabs.
All you gotta do is just click on the little link. Oh, I mean, I
you know
never
what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, George? Like, I had to show it to you, but they be having like on their home screen or somebody like home profile or their home screen. They have like
I think I know what you're talking about.
email, they have all that type of shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, what monetary value in the fucking
Well, when they do that right there, they just want you to just be able to go to their link directly without you just having them text it to you or whatever. They just click on that link, they can get right to it. Now, you want to talk about monetization of your channel on YouTube? You gotta go to a certain site to get your page monetized, and that's where you start seeing. Because you're not eligible for monetization until you have 10,000 total views of videos. When you reach 10,000 views, like when you get, like you're not eligible to have live on YouTube until you have 100 subscribers. So like right now, in about 100 more views, I'll be eligible to get. You'll start seeing a dollar sign by my page. A donation button by my page in a couple of more months probably. And then while we telling people donate to this shit, it's gonna cost you to talk to me. I'm trying to have that shit cost to talk to me, man. It ain't people. It's not a hobby no more, man. It never been a hobby. This shit's never been a hobby. This is what I do. This is a job, nigga. Nigga come up with this shit, nigga. We put time behind this shit. Me and George don't just okay, y'all, we just gonna sit up and just talk some bullshit. No, we put our heads together on this shit. We advertise this shit. Everybody can't sit in front of the cameraman and talk. You know what I'm saying? And it was an old head told me a long time ago. Some people are not gonna succeed because they're scared, they're afraid to look stupid. Some people. Hey, you gonna close that blind? Like some people are not gonna ever succeed in life. Now hear this again. Some people will never succeed because they're afraid to look stupid. Or somebody think they look stupid. They don't want, cause they think what they could do is to get that extra lynch or notch. They might have to do something stupid or be stupid to get there. You gotta get out of your body, man. You gotta get out of your body to make shit kick. You gotta get out of this shit, man. You gotta, this is why I said I made a transition from being a rapper, which I'm still a rapper. I went from being a rapper to a podcaster. I still be myself as a podcaster. I'm the same person all day, every day, but I keep doing this every week. I'm giving you content. I don't really like to talk about what everybody else talk about anyway, because by the time you hear it, it's gonna be old news anyway if I give you the same content that they talk about today. By the time you hear my show, this episode, it's gonna be old news. It's gonna be some other shit that you want. So I give you that exclusive shit we talk about that we run across. You know, around here in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? North Dallas, Addison, whatever, you know. We create news for y'all. Make y'all wonder about shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's good, Cutty?
Everything, man. This podcast getting great, I know that. This shit is. Good time.
Another blunt right there?
Yeah, another blunt, y'all. I just heard. I told you I want this shit today, y'all. This shit today, man. And no, I'm going to throw it out there too, though. Just like I said, I'm going to have Big Young on the show tonight. And I made a boo-boo because I advertised some shit this false advertising. I hate that shit. It's going to come with the game. Ian told me this shit was going to happen. When they come and have a guest, either going to be real later or they're not going to pop, or it's going to be some bullshit. But I already said this was going to be my last time interviewing rappers anyway for a long time. I already decided I don't need a co-host. Scram. I don't need a co-host. Chicken good, y'all, like you said. Scram. Rappers, I'm gonna come to y'all on another tip. It's gonna be if I interview a rapper, he's gonna be somebody that's really got some shit. He's gonna give me 1,000 views in one day. Other than that, man, I got people who got some shit to talk about and want to talk about this shit. Plus, I got a lot of shit to talk about. So I don't need no fucking hype man in my fucking podcast. Don't need a hype man. No hype man.
That chicken dumping.
Yeah. I want to take chicken right
Yeah, pause right there. How y'all feeling though, man?
Feel like food.
Damn straight, that chicken is a motherfucker.
Don't want to come on, get on the camera, man. See Park around this bitch. I'm scared to get on camera, y'all.
Fuck no, man. I don't care what they have with you. We don't lay with them, nigga. What?
Gonna get back on.
So George, man, I like that cinematic shit, yo.
I like cinematic look too, man. I'm trying to do something different, you know.
I'm glad Jelly Roll showed me that cinematic look. Shout out to Hub with the fresh ass Air Max on. I get peeping.
Yeah, man. Stay with the shit, no?
Little Swindle.
I said,
Little Swindle cuz. Little Swindle cuz. Little Swindle cuz.
Hey, you done seen the motherfucker.
what's the fuck is Little Swindle, cuz?
Yeah, Swindle.
Little Swindle. You know what Swindle mean, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to those singers, y'all. I know I'm 5150 right now. Ask me anything, y'all. You know, I'm not the person that you can ask me questions too, though. I mean, ask me what I think of it. Ask me what I feel about it sometimes. I don't mind talking about it. And my mama was praying like a motherfucker, like I know he's gonna say something crazy. That's my son. But I'm not, mom. I'm not. I know what I know.
Alright, let me ask you a question.
I know how far to go.
Do you use your personal Facebook and your business Facebook is all kickback, right?
Kickback, Cutty, J-Day, all they come the same person. All motherfucking day. It's all the same person. You just come from different.
You be letting it fly on the book sometimes, don't you?
Huh?
You be letting it fly, don't you?
Like, speaking of what? Like, what? Like,
You know, you be letting it fly sometimes.
Got it, that bitch go off.
Zero to 60.
Man,
I'm already at 60. I'm like 60 to 100. I'm already at 60, man. I get a smile on my face. I'm already at 60. I'm already at 60. I'm already at 60.
Hey man, I'm at work, man.
I'm already at 60, man. I'm already there, man. I deal with people get on my nerve a lot, man. It took my reaction to the wrong way to the wrong person. I'm sorry, whoever. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Every time I react the wrong way. I'm sorry.
So do you go back and take them down or you leave them up?
Sometimes I take them down.
You gotta take them down, man.
So it depends on what it is. It depends on if mama or somebody say take it down, I gotta take it down. But you know, that's why I got a podcast. I can't
Shout
take
out
this
to
down.
mama, I see her
I can't take this down. Shout out to John Pennywell. I can't take this down right here. I can't take this down right here. I can't take this down. So whatever I say, I'm not regretting nothing. I don't regret nothing I say or do anyway. I told her, I told the chick, it was funny though, hey, I said, hey, I didn't mean to yell at you, I told this one chick one day, I said, hey, I didn't mean to yell at you, but I still mean everything I said. I still mean everything I said, but I didn't mean to yell at you. I should have told you you liked me. But I mean everything I said. I gotta take it that way.
Yeah.
Sosa, hey, y'all know why Sosa go hard too on Facebook too. He got the videos though. Sosa be going hard. Sosa be at 100 to 100. He be trying to shift the 6th gear, can't even go fast. He just be having his foot on his neck. But you know, I'm gonna tell you on some real shit. I really get on Facebook because I get a notification and I stroll down the timeline about an hour, which I recap an hour before, probably 2 hours. And that's about as far as I go, and I don't do nothing else. I go to the Instagram and YouTube. That's where it's live at. Instagram, everybody's happy on Instagram. You get the DM go live. Shout out to your guy, he made this shit go live. You know, chicks, they really like the DM. What's up with it? Oh, it is on him.
You said what? Chicks don't like the DM?
Nah, they chicks love the DM. That DM go live. I need to find out how they erase that shit though. All inboxes. Facebook inbox. And I got inboxes, I got messages from 2 years ago. I need to get the message out of my phone. Damn. I don't like that shit. It takes up storage on your phone too though. I need to find a button that you can delete all. You hit the button, delete all. All conversations at one time. But yeah, man, you have about Facebook. But yeah, I go live, I go hard sometimes though, man. It's hard to be positive though on Facebook sometimes though because
Your Facebook name is, bro?
Sosa Truth Hurts.
Truth Hurts.
You Casper folks on Instagram. Casper folks.
Yes, folks on YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, you got
Casper folks on YouTube. Casper folks on Instagram.
If I interviewed them two at the XMG studio, yeah. But yeah, we go. You know what? And I got y'all rappers, man, and y'all too. If y'all want to do some music, I don't mind dropping a 16 of mine on y'all song. I mean, I'm not gonna put an album out. I might finish my Damage Good shit because it needs to be finished. But I need some tracks though. I'm not letting anything go on anything. I'm not letting my lyrics go on anything. I freestyle on this shit. So hold the door, bro. Hold the door, huh? Oh, who is this? Tell Cutty to walk in. Side with the wind there. The Bernard. Oh, it Bernard. Shout out to Bernard. But yeah, man, I want to rap again, though. I'm going to come up with a hook for the podcast, though, for the intro. Let me go hard. Let me call it kickback. It's going to go hard. Also, y'all, hit that subscribe button, man, and leave some comments and shit. I want y'all to talk some shit. Like them bitches in Michigan world at the time about me having white bitches. They thought it was white bitches. They thought it was white bitches on my show. Them bitches Colombian and Puerto Rican. But no, what's up with it? What's up with it? What's up? Jordan, what's up with you, Jordan? What's you know the man? The kickback up there. Welcome to the kickback. Welcome to the kickback.
We got 10 minutes, we got 10 minutes.
We got 10 more minutes left? Boy, hey, check this out. We got 10 minutes left though, y'all. They're gonna pull this shit up. Y'all know what's coming up, and y'all know what's going down. It's the motherfucking Scram Bitch Award. How you like me now? What's up?
Bruh, and Joe.
Back like I left some y'all. It's your boy, Cutty Snell. What's up with his relatives? Had to take a little break right there, check myself back. What's that right there? Amber Alert, what's going on? What's going on, man? Somebody get that, man. Okay, yeah. Back to the show like we left some of y'all. It's your boy Cutty Snell, the Kickback Podcast Show, the Kickback Podcast Show. Remember that. And right now, it's time to give out that Scram Bitch Award, you know what I'm saying? In other words, go fuck yourself. You don't like it. You don't trust yourself. But we're gonna let everybody give a Scram Bitch Award out. We're gonna start off with the boy King George. TV, you got a Scram Bitch Award for this week, my man.
Scram Bitch for all the niggas who should be working together, but they do it themselves, so they keep coming up short. Scram Bitch.
In other words, go fuck yourself. Scram you niggas that don't want to work together. Anyway, bye. My boy, Jordan, you got a Scram Bitch Award? Not today, Jordan. You loving them hoes. You loving them hoes. You loving them hoes. You loving them hoes today. You loving them. But no, he's loving them hoes too. He's loving them hoes.
I spray him by sneezing on the damn still. That's just fucking it all up.
Boy, you got a Scram Bitch Award.
You know I got one, man.
Go run it to me right.
Scram Bitch to this motherfucking job, man. Shout out to Fort Worth. Fuck these bitches, man. I left y'all motherfucking ass today. Fuck y'all. Y'all nick my black crack ass. Bitch.
Scram Bitch. In other words, go fuck yourself.
That was real personal.
Oh, man.
Real personal.
Hubba dubba You got a Scram Bitch Award.
Yeah.
Give it to us. Run it to me right.
Scram Bitch Award goes out to the bitch.
What bitch?
The unidentified
Unidentified.
student at Yale.
Yeah.
They called them people, man, and told them people that girl was supposed to be in that dorm sleep, man.
Wasn't supposed to be that stupid because you're black.
We gotta say Scram to her. They said everything in the article, but they didn't never say that name. Unidentified student. We gonna say Scram to the unidentified student at Yale.
You gonna say Scram to the bitch that called the police on the bitch.
Yeah.
She's the unidentified.
Exactly. Yeah. We gonna Scram her.
Unidentified. Your burger face head ass.
Yeah.
And Mr. Sosa.
Yeah.
You got a Scram Bitch.
Yeah, Scram Bitch to that, the season of choppy ass, man. Fucking with my baby, man. I swear to God, I've been through this motherfucker school. Hopefully we get that shit together. It's fucked up how this political system is and how these kids growing up, man. Scram Bitch to them fucking fuck boy ass school, man.
Now hold on, I actually got a Scram. I'm still gonna run into y'all the other Scram bitches too on the side, but I actually got a Scram Bitch Award, and y'all know I say names. I don't care. Ain't shame at all. I ain't got a story behind a Scram Bitch Award. So lately, season 2 podcast. We've been letting this shit out every episode. Have a shelf and an audience and chicks over here and shit that we want to come over here. And a lot of chicks that I know that be around me, they want to come on the show. But there's this pest that gets drunk and start running their mouth. Shot him up, Pete Martella. Nigga right there. When he run his mouth and shit, he get drunk and he start saying shit that he shouldn't say. He break guy codes. So there were times there wasn't a lot of chicks over here, but they didn't come because he was making them feel skeptical by telling them don't go over there, it's dangerous. Guys over there, they got guns. I'm like, motherfucker, you never watched my podcast. You never been to them. You never. When he come on my crib, the nigga get his nose dirty. So so I mean, it's no bad activity going over here. You watch my podcast, everybody knows it's not. So these chicks right here, what he did for 2 weeks straight, for the chicks that didn't show up over here, the reason why is because he sold them a story to make them feel some type of way. He actually advertised my show for me in a negative way that he shouldn't have. And he never watched my show. But at the same time, if that was the case, some bad stuff going on over here, why do you have, who are you to tell these people? And Matt, the fucked up part about it, one of the chicks he told, she been over here 3-4 times already. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I don't know the purpose behind it anyway. So Pete Martella, we didn't talk it out though, but I told y'all don't give you this shit. Scram, nigga, with that bullshit. I ain't gonna tell you to scram, but that bullshit of yours, that shit need to scram, my nigga. In other words, you can go fuck yourself. But at the same time, y'all know I still stand like I stand every motherfucking week. My scram bitch will still go out to all you old bitches and take y'all all that and shit. And one nigga to run y'all down and shit. We ain't fucking with y'all. Scram bitch. You heard me say? Go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? I also scram to y'all old faggot ass, stupid ass niggas that always wanna hang on nigga around bitches so y'all can get the pussy and shit. Now I'm talking niggas, scram bitches, y'all old sympathetic, old weak dick ass niggas too. Scram to y'all niggas too. Also, scram to y'all, last but not least. You white girls that think black girls are the only ones that can be ratchet, scram to y'all too. Y'all slutty and y'all ratchet. You motherfucker. On the count of 3, we gonna tell everybody to scram. 1, 2, 3. Scram! In other words, go fuck yourself and I'm out like a fat kid in John's mouth. Fuck off.